And this is Jacob Baugh, Jacob Slider, with Team Cardhoarder, and we're back for round 3. We won the die roll with our Archangel Thune deck, and go ahead and keep. Alright, just go ahead and play the Temple Garden tapped, and pass the turn. Hand is definitely kind of slow, but that's kind of what this deck is, so just tries to grind out some burn opponent or escape shift. All right. Go ahead and save my foothills to crack. I could, but then I have to take one to pain. Well, every life point matters in this matchup, so I don't want to take one needlessly to my canopy. Okay. And just activate this out of the way. No. Courser. Hopefully we find another land, because we definitely want to cast our 5-drops. Wall isn't the worst, because it's more redraws to our land next turn. So just want to jam this Archangel of Thune and hopefully get to the highest life total possible by the time he goes off. It's going to be on 5 this turn. If he has a Titan, we're probably just dead before we can do anything with the double ramp opener he started with. He just has, like, if he's just escape shift, it might be a little easier, but could even die to through the breach this turn. Valakut. What's his Anger Bolt? No. Alright. Maybe he thought Anger was going to kill my Courser. We have Kitchen Drinks. I'm gonna play this Wall of Omens. And find a chord. Alright, gain a life. Go to combat. Attack him for 2. Chord isn't a bad draw. If we can hit our land next turn, we can possibly chord for the combo the turn after. And we have a path to protect ourselves from the Titan for at least a little bit. Alright. The Titan resolves. With the Titan trigger on the stack, though, I do want to path it in response. So he can't get another point with his Valakut on me. Basically makes him not get as much damage in. If I waited, he could get 2 Valakuts, or a Valakut mountain, and then when I path him, he would get to deal damage. This way, he has to get 2 mountains, and you can get Mountain Valakut and get 2 triggers, but it's going to kill my Courser, which is fine. Just going to play my Restoration Angel on my wall, and hopefully he doesn't have another Titan. going to do it on my main phase because I want to hit my land drops. Because every land will matter when I try and get to this chord turn. Yes. Alright. Alright, we found a land. Hopefully he doesn't have another Titan, but he's just on Lightning Bolt plan. Well, I imagine if he had it, he would be slamming it right now, so he must be thinking about what to do with his... Oh, well, nope, he's just slow rolling. Alright. Alright, well, my opponent's going to put me to 1. Got a lightning bolt. Alright, we're dead. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and pour. Path is not very good against Titan, but I still think we have to keep in something to deal with it. We want Forge Tender to stop his angers, post board. Want Mind Sensor. And we could board in Fiend Hunter, but it gets really bad later. Could potentially bring in Eidolon, but... And Thragtusk is a potential card as well. Linvala technically shuts off some of his cards, so I'm going to keep it in. This turns off his Through the Breach plan, so it's actually somewhat reasonable. I'm just going to board out some oozes and Courser. And Courser's reasonable. I'll just board out a Finks. Play first. Alright, well, we drew 2 paths. It's more than we want, but we do have a Mind Sensor. Alright, just play this. Land, that's good. Don't know if it's correct to hold up Mind Sensor or to just play Courser. Depends on what our opponent does here. Plays Tribe Elder and doesn't crack it immediately. I'm gonna just hold up Mind Sensor. Yeah, he's just gonna get punished. Hopefully punished at least. Just gonna Mind Sensor him and hopefully he doesn't find a basic. found one, obviously. That's how it works, I guess. Alright, so next turn we just play Courser, see if we find a land, and hope for the best, because, well, that change anything. Could just play Spike Feeder and hope I draw a land next turn. It's probably my best line to victory. Yeah, just gonna do that. Still have path available. Worst case scenario, I can path my Spike Feeder. Through the breach. Alright. Emmercruel, huh? Well, certainly can't beat that. And yep, we are dead. I'm gonna go ahead and just concede. We are dead. We're gonna lose all of our permanents and cannot deal with that. Titan we may have been able to deal with if he had just shot them upstairs instead of throwing them at my Spike Feeder, but he probably would have killed the Spike Feeder. And then we could have maybe potentially drawn a land, but we wouldn't have, and we would have died no matter what. So on to the next one.